Howdy, howdy everyone. So today I'm going to be reviewing the DEPSTECH DW49 compared to the Logitech C920. Now the C920 is sort of your standard entry-level webcam, and I was looking for something a little bit sharper, a little bit better quality, a little bit of better clarity. I didn't want to splurge on the Logitech Brio, and the DEPSTECH kind of seemed too good to be true with the features and resolution, frame rate, and all that good stuff. So starting with the DEPSTECH, as you can see, I'm running at 1080p, but 60 frames a second. Very responsive, really snappy. But the thing that really blows me away is the colors. The colors are pretty spot on. There is a little more light flare, as you can see on my neon sign and my fan above. The built-in audio that I'm using right now is the DEPSTECH, and I think it's pretty good. It's clear, there's not a lot of echo or distortion. Pretty solid all over overall. Zooming in, it's got pretty solid details, especially when you look at the hair. Jumping over the Logitech, again running at 1080p, 30 frames a second. Big difference. The audio right off the bat, it's very distorted, echoey. It just doesn't sound very good. The clarity, not so bad. I would say it's actually not a huge upgrade, to be honest. But for me, the colors are what kind of set it apart. The colors are very inaccurate. Everything kind of looks a lot more washed out. The autofocus is good, but like if you look at the items in the background in particular, that painting, that desk, even myself, it's just all washed out, a little bit blurry. Jumping back to the DEPSTECH again, that picture's a lot more clear, that table's a lot more clear, and just better audio. Now when you do a side-by-side, I'm actually using a external mic here so you can kind of see the difference without the different microphones. But again, just a lot better. I wouldn't say I'm blown away by the quality. It just seems a little more accurate, a little bit more clarity. Especially like you can see in the shirts, this color, it's a dark green, it's not like a teal. I'm sure you can fix some of the stuff with settings, but this is just straight out of the box. And the nice thing is, if you are looking for a cheap Brio, if you want to do high resolution streaming, this does go up to 4K, and everything in between. I believe it does 4K at 30 frames even, so it's a great alternative if you're on a budget. I'm not blown away, like I said, with the quality necessarily. They're both very clear. The DEPSTECH's just a hair sharper, and then combine that with the color accuracy, it's sort of a no-brainer for me. So hopefully this helps you guys choose, and have a good one.
Hello, I am going to be reviewing today the new DEPSTECH 4K AF UHD webcam. And I haven't unboxed it yet, so I thought I would I'm actually using a DEPSTECH to do the beginning of this, and I'll switch over to the other. So I'm using the DEPSTECH 1080p webcam that I had purchased several weeks ago. And that's been wonderful. So let's see how this new one is compared to the other model, if I can get it open. So I teach online classes, and have been doing that for a while now. So it's important for me to have a good webcam to teach my classes in the mornings. So it comes with several little materials and a little instruction manual. And sorry, let's get it out of the packaging. See if there's anything else in the box in the bottom. Yes, so it comes with a little tripod to set it up on if you need that. Also, it will attach to the top of your computer as well. And then also comes with, let's see, an attachable webcam cover, which is nice. Right now I use a what do you call it? I use a folded up 3x5 card, so that's going to be nice, a nice change. So let's see, let's open this up. Alright, I am going to stop recording on this one and switch over to the new one, and then we'll see the difference. I'm going to try to put these videos side by side to see the difference. So, like I said, I'm on the 1080p, and I've got the widest screen available. Alright, we'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I have changed out the cameras, so now the DEPSTECH 4K AF UHD webcam is now in place on my old one. Just some initial observations. It does look like this one is, I think it's clearer, but it's not as bright. So I do have all the same lighting that I had with the other camera and the previous piece. So I haven't adjusted anything. So it looks like this one's going to need some additional lighting in here to make it brighter and more vibrant. I am using the higher setting than the other one, so I'm using the 8 megapixel camera, but I'm using it's a 2160 versus the 1080p. So you can see the differences.
You can see for yourself here. I feel the DEPSTECH, the face is a little bit more crisp, had a little bit better quality to it, a little better delineations on the face. The autofocus, I can block, get things to move. It gets there, but there goes. I feel the autofocus is just a little bit more sluggish than the DEPSTECH was. So, in this situation, I feel the DEPSTECH is my personal favorite out of these two. So side by side, you can really see the difference. Back to the DEPSTECH here. Again, you can kind of see the clarity on it. I feel there's just a little bit more of a crisp image, a little better delineation of the face, just kind of cleaner to look at. It also does come with a little security cover for the lens. The one feature I do like about the camera next to it is it's integrated, but the DEPSTECH has a nice little attachment that goes on the front if you have any concerns about security with your webcam not being covered. So I definitely feel between the two, the DEPSTECH is a quality camera. The 4K is nice. It's nice and clean. And the autofocus catches up with you pretty nice. Definitely crisp images from it. So between the two, I feel DEPSTECH's definitely my winner.
Okay guys, alright, we are doing a review of this DEPSTECH 4K AF UHD webcam. Right, so this is this computer has a 4K screen. Let's open it. Make sure it's 4K right here. Yep, the screen is 4K. Alright, okay. Yeah, you may see little flickering because the screen flash rate is a 59 or something, 50 or 59, so that's why you can see it. But other than that, it's stable. The image is very stable. Right there. Look this. See right there, auto focusing of the keyboard. Yeah. Okay. And then zoom big. Look at that. Okay. It's pretty stable. Alright. Let's see type. Yep. This is part 2 of the reviews. Okay, the camera comes with the stand itself. Alright, and then it sits on the table, and then you can open it, and then clip on the computer screen like that. Okay, yeah, it's pretty cool. See right there? Yeah. Alright. Overall, it's very good quality. I mean, the image quality very good. See that right there.
What's up guys, it's Destiny. Just doing a quick review on this camera that I just got. Ordered it last night from Amazon. It's called DEPSTECH, whatever. That's it. I ordered it because, you know, just using it for videos, whether it be recording right now, like what I'm doing, or like for work and stuff like that, using Teams and everything. So, it's pretty cool. I tested it out on Skype already. I tested it on Teams. I tested it on a couple of different platforms. So, and it's been working smoothly with each of them. It does utilize 2 mics, so that's pretty cool. And this audio that you hear right now is actually from the camera. So it picks up pretty good. Not too sure about background noises or anything like that. I haven't really tested too far in that realm. But it does also have, it's just plug and play, so I just have to plug it in the computer and it started working. Like, there was no download or anything I really needed to do. It just instantly started working. And another thing, the reason why I got this one is because of the autofocus. So just in case you move or anything like that, it'll be able to pick back up on you. So if you notice, when I originally put this up, it autofocused on it. Sometimes it takes a second or two, but as you can see, now you can read it clearly. And then it goes back to me again. So I'm going to move around a little bit, let you see what that looks like. The autofocus. The autofocus. And back up a little bit. The autofocus. So it does do a pretty good job, like I said, with everything. Again, this is the DEPSTECH 4K Ultra HD webcam. Check it out. Enjoy.
Hi, my name is Angel, and I'll be reviewing the DEPSTECH 4K AF UHD webcam. It's 4K UHD, WDR technology for video conferencing, has dual microphones, which is the big reason why I bought it, that and the 4K. I would say the picture quality is pretty decent. I'm hoping through processing I'll get some better, less granular picture quality out of it. It could just be the laptop I'm using it through. But the one thing that really blows me away, and the one thing I'm very happy with this camera about, is the dual microphone. It's picking up my voice very well, something the last webcam I had did not pick up. And for the price, this budget webcam, I'm very happy with the dual microphone. I'm coming out very loud and clear, very resonated. My deep voice comes very clear, very enunciated. And as you can hear that ding from my phone, came out very clear. So I don't think people who use this webcam for my video conferencing are going to have an issue hearing me, which is the reason why I bought this new camera. So again, thank you to DEPSTECH for 4K AF UHD webcam. Thanks to Amazon for putting this in my recommendations bucket. I do recommend this. I give this definitely a 4-star rating. So thank you very much. Thumbs up from me.
The DEPSTECH 4K webcam. I'm shooting with the camera right now. It's been a good camera. I've tried it out for the past couple days, so I've been really impressed with it. Been impressed with the packaging that came with it. It arrived on time. The ease of use for it is just plug and play. You know, no software or disk that you have to install for it. It also came with the privacy cover, which was pretty cool. I may go back and see if I can order the little tripod for it, just from personal preference of where I'm having it sit at right now on top of my monitor. I may try it at a lower elevation, but other than that, the picture quality has been very impressive, especially for the amount of money that you pay for it. So you can't really go wrong with that. Other than that, I'm again very impressed with the overall quality of the camera, and most likely I will probably get another DEPSTECH for my other computer.
Taken out.
One enemy remaining.
Scanning ahead. Blocking sight. Spike planted. There you are. Gotta go.
Reloading.
Guys, act like you don't hear a soundboard.
When Reyna gets started, it's hard to stop her. I'd like
Act
to
like you
avoid
don't
that,
hear a
please.
soundboard. That's what I'm doing.
What? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
So I wanted to give a quick little review of the DEPSTECH 4K webcam. It is a really decent camera. I do love the quality, especially in comparison to the factory webcam and microphone on my laptop. However, I suppose my perception or expectation of 4K would be a little cleaner, similar to that on my cell phone, for example. But considering the price, it's a really, really good price. So with all things considered, it gets the job done. It does exactly what you need it to do. You see the lighting with the ring light. I would give it 4 to 4.5 stars. So by the time I review this, I'm not sure if I'm going to give it a 4 or a 5. You'll know what I felt like after I've played with it a little bit more. And just so you can see the autofocus feature, really smooth, really pretty, right? Sorry, I can't. My orientation is a little off. But there you have it. So.
All right, this week we had the Consumer Price Index come out. That's the report that measures consumer inflation. It was only plus 4% month over month on both full and core, which might seem like a lot, but when you compare it with last month's plus 1%, it actually evens out just fine. And we've seen a trend now with inflation really falling back down and just kind of coming back down to the baseline that the Fed wants to see. The core showed that shelter is still really the biggest driver of inflation. And at the moment, it's softening a little bit as well, so we just have to keep an eye on it. Food, thankfully, came in at another 0% change, so that's great for you and me going to the grocery store. Secondly, the report that came out was Producer Price Index. That measures business inflation. Business inflation is a leading indicator of consumer costs because it passes it on. However, it's completely normal as well at only 2.3% year over year. So things are looking great for inflation in the reports that came out this week. Thank you.
All right, we're going to eliminate one thing from my wish list. Webcam. Let's see how easy this might be. All right. That was easy. What we got? Plug it in. Well, that's it. Alright, so this is recording on 8K Ultra. So this is what my little girl looks like on 8K Ultra. And we're just going to come over here. That's what it looks like on 8K Ultra. It's harder to see like the actual resolution on here, but I can tell you right now, the color on 8K is absolutely more. It's a little dull here, but it's definitely great quality for the price you're getting. 100%. Definitely recommend this if you're streaming or whatever the case may be. This is actually a really good camera. 4K. I'm not too sure if it's full 4K. I'm going to test it and give another video update. But for now, not too bad.
Here's the camera in a dark room with just 2 screens providing the light. Pretty good. The webcam has an easy to install cover to block the camera. Now the camera detects faces to improve on focus. The square lines show when running but does not output to video. The webcam has good noise cancellation technology, but audio is a bit subdued. However, look at the board games to my right. You can see the titles very well, so this cam has a good resolution.
Hey, what's up? Just giving you a quick review of this camera. I'm on it. Hi. It's a nice, cool camera. You get this video. I like it. I like, it's not like a drag like most cameras I see that when you're doing a video you can kind of see like a blur. Well, this one doesn't have a blur like that. I'm pretty cool with it. Look around, yeah, I need a shade, pardon me. But it's a pretty cool camera. I think I made a wise decision by buying this. That's what's up. Some of these other cameras I brought, they're okay. This one's pretty cool. invest in it. It's a good camera.
Really good camera, but when you put the privacy cover, you need to make sure that you are able to put it slightly above. Can see it very clearly in the picture, but you need to have it in a place where you're able to keep there is some sort of an ambient lighting underneath it, so you need to make sure that that's the case and kept correctly. Okay. Thank you. Other than that, I really like it. Works really well.
Alright, I just wanted to make a quick video about the quality of this DEPSTECH webcam. It looks pretty good, it's very promising. The voice that you hear is not from the webcam but from this mic, but this is the picture quality that you see. I'm very satisfied for what this webcam has to offer.
This is a review of the camera. Picture quality is okay. Autofocus seems to work pretty well. Overall, it's a decent product.
That's how it looks in the back. We attach it right here.
As you can see, this is my webcam. It's really good, 4K, perfectly clear, no problems at all. Beautiful, fits on perfectly. 5 star, a must buy.
A lot of our values, our freedoms. Raderer was born May 22nd, 1918, during the Spanish flu pandemic. He went to Manual High School and was deployed to the Philippines in an engineer construction battalion. His two other brothers.
Your two front-facing speakers work very well, and privacy slide that you glue on yourself that comes in the package.